Basic operations for BOKCAD. Master those functions to get started. This software will divide into three modes: design mode, pattern mode, and mark mode. Click this icon to go back to the design mode. In the design mode for the pattern designing, in the pattern mode for the pattern editing, and mark mode for manual mark or automatic mark. Click this icon to go back to the interface of designing. First, let's make a rectangle in the design mode. As you mentioned, in different mode, the color of the smart pen are different. In the design mode, the smart pen is purple. In the pattern mode, the smart pen is yellow. So you can check the color of the pen to define the mode you're in now, and click design mode. Let's make a rectangle in the design mode. Hold down the left button and drag across the blank arrow. Then release the button. A dialog comes out. In this dialog, you can enter the date of horizontal or vertical. And right-click to finish. A rectangle is perfectly made. Let's make a parallel line. Move the smart pen onto the existing line. And press and hold the left button to drag. Release it afterward. And in this dialog, to enter the distance of the horizontal line. For example, 10. And the number here to define the numbers of the parallel line. And right-click to finish. This is how we make a parallel line. Click the left button in the black arrow and move the mouse. You can move the mouse to define the position you want to put this line. And click left button again. Right-click. A dialog comes out. In this dialog, you can define the length of the line and the angle of the line. And right-click to finish. So you just have to remember the steps of the mouse. Left-click, right-click, and enter the date. Right-click to finish. This is how we make a straight line. Click the left mouse button in the blank arrow and move the mouse. Now you can see the line move smooth. A right-click the mouse button to switch the T-square mode. Now you can see when you move the smart pen, the line stops at a certain angle. If you want to make a horizontal line, just move it horizontally. If you want to make a vertical line, move it vertical. And left-click to enter the date to determine the dimension. And right-click. This is how T-square tool works. Let me introduce you how to make a curve. Left-click. Now, when you're making the curve, you have to go back to the free mode of making line. Right-click to switch, go back to the line making. And left-click. Click the left button 3 times and right-click to finish. This is how a curve curves made. But as you mentioned, the color of those 2 points are the same. They are both red. So in this curve, you can't edit the lines of the curve. Right-click on the green point. You can edit the line point. But right-click on the red point. You can't edit the line distance. So we better do the line curve. We better do the curve on a straight line so that we can define the length of the curve. Right-click on the curve firstly. Press and hold the left button on the curve and drag a new anchor point. The green point on the green line is the points that control the shape of the line. Left-click on the green line. A point will be generated automatically. Right-click again. Those points will be deleted. So this is how we adjust those curves. And right-click to finish. Right-click on the line to activate the curve adjustment again. Right-click on the anchor point to delete the anchor point. Right-click to delete. Right-click to delete. Left-click to add the anchor point. Right-click to delete the anchor point. Left-click to add the anchor point. And right-click to finish the curve adjustment. Let's make a rectangle firstly. And if you want to find a point on the line, left-click on the existing line to set a reference point. This purple point is the reference point. This red point is the point that we want to make. We can change the reference point by another, or by near, or by scar. Click the by scar again to go back to the reference point choose, or by specific. And right-click to finish. This is how we pick a point on the line. And let's make an offset point. Press and hold left button to set a reference point. For example, I made this point as reference point and then inputted the date of this point. You can enter the horizontal vertical date to define the position of this point and right-click to finish.